And a good spiritual morning to you once again. I'm Father Cosmas. Thank you for joining me today from my office here at church for a quick chat and our morning cup of coffee. And Christ is risen once again, Christos Anesti. I thought it's a bright week, so I would do a little bit of a lighter video for today, and I would do a movie review. I do those from time to time. I don't go to theaters, but movies come out on streaming services and I watch them, and especially if they're animated. Being a father of young children, I can't escape them. Simply cannot escape the animated movies. So I did see the new one on Netflix called The Mitchells vs. the Machines. And I thought I would review that for a couple of minutes, partly as an Orthodox priest, but really just as a parent and an adult and a fan of cinema. Was it good? Was it bad? Can I recommend it? What did I think? So first off, spoiler alerts, we are going to talk about the picture. So if you're worried about me spoiling it for you, but if you're an adult, I don't know why you would worry about that. But just in case, stop watching now because we're going to talk about the movie. So it's a typical, end of the world idea of the machines, artificial intelligence taking over. And but the twist this time is there's one horribly incompetent family that is somehow going to bungle their way through saving the planet. The Mitchells, father and a mother, a daughter getting ready to go off to college, and a younger son. And so there's this turmoil in the relationship between the father and the daughter because she's getting ready to leave, and he is overprotective of her. She doesn't really appreciate the sacrifices and the love that he has for her, and all this different stuff going on. So did I like it? Did I not like it? What did I think? I did not like it. I did not like it a lot. I thought it stunk, personally. Being a fan of cinema, not very good. I can't recommend it. And I know that that's pretty blunt, but I'll explain why. So it used to be you'd go to the movies and there was a movie and there was a plot. Yes, to the movie, a plot. And in this case, it would have been, or should have been, robots taking over the world and this family somehow managing to save the world. That should have been the plot. If there was a sub-theme, the relationship between the father and the daughter, and them healing the relationship, that should have been the sub-theme. And but that's not the case. That ended up being the main plot. And the sub-theme ended up being, oh yeah, billions of people are going to die. And we're going to figure out how, sort of just patch a little story together so that by the way, they save everybody. But because the message, because the lesson kind of became the main plot of the movie, it was just obnoxious. I mean, it started to feel like I was watching family therapy. Animated family therapy. I don't know who wants to watch family therapy. I suppose you could go on YouTube and watch family therapy somewhere. But why would you want to do that? That's not entertaining. And as far as I'm concerned, cinema is art, right? And the purpose of the cinema the purpose of the movie should be the art. It should be the entertainment value. If there's a message or a lesson, that should be secondary. Once the lesson or the message becomes primary and the entertainment or the art becomes secondary, it's no longer art. We have a different word for it. It's called propaganda. And I'm not a big fan of propaganda. So I really found it, yes, it was animated very beautifully. It was innovative. There's 3D and 2D overlays in the animation. There were some funny jokes, some funny moments, the dog and the son and the robots, some funny stuff that little kids will laugh at. But overall, it just really wasn't very entertaining. As I said, it was like watching an after-school special. And I just don't want to watch an after-school special as an adult. That being said, there were also some LGBTQ overtones to the movie because the daughter ends up being gay. We don't really know that overtly throughout the whole movie. It's kind of snuck in at the end. There's one really super fast line of dialogue at the very end of the movie that makes it obvious that, oh, by the way, she's gay. And people would say, well, you didn't like the movie because one of the main characters was gay. Not really. I didn't even mind. At that point, I was already so frustrated with the movie that I didn't even really care that the daughter ended up being gay. It's not surprising. It's perfectly fine. The reality was the picture just stunk. And that was because, again, the writing was horrible and patched together, and the main plot was this afternoon, after school special kind of, public service announcement that was happening, and I didn't really want to watch that. So Can I recommend it? No. Skip it. There are a lot of better things to watch, a lot of more entertaining things to watch. And maybe you disagree with that, which is wonderful. One of the reasons I disabled the comments is so that I'll never know if you agree or don't agree. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and that's perfectly fine. As I said, it's beautifully animated, some funny points. If that's what you're looking for, that's fantastic. And if you like watching family therapy, group therapy, that's also fantastic. Personally, I didn't like it. I would not recommend it, and I would say there's lots of better stuff on Netflix, on Hulu, on Disney Plus, and all of the other services out there. Nowadays, everyone and their brother has a streaming service that you can find and that you can watch that would be better for your kids and more entertaining for you and for your family. Once again, may our risen Lord bless us and keep us this day and every day. Christ is risen.